Alright, I have this client who basically always asks me to do things with the ads. He says, "Oh, we need to change the ads this way." And I go, "Wait, why do you hire me?" And he goes, "We need to run this kind of ad. We need to do this." And my response has always been the same. Yeah, that's great. We'll do it later. But actually, the real response in my mind is, dude, this guy's not even calling his fucking leads. So why does he need more ads? He just needs to follow up with them. And I haven't been able to articulate this because I can't put a number on it. I can just look at his CRM and say, wow, that's a lot of uncontacted leads. But I couldn't really put a number on it until now when I built this dashboard where we can see actual lead touch rate. So he's only contacting 45% of that. That results in a 37% engagement rate. And the most horrendous part of this is that of his engaged contacts, he hasn't responded to almost half of them. So if we go over to our engagement, we'll see that there are a bunch of people who are engaged, like this guy texted in, no response. It's just crazy. So, but this video is actually about the sales coaching, okay? Because I do send him good leads. I mean, look, he's in an industry where you get a lot of shit leads, but look at this. We've got grade B, grade A, grade B. This one's a D. Ignore that. And I just wanted to take a look at this grade A lead who DM'd him on Facebook, excuse me. So they have a 2023 Tesla Model X. They're looking in a full matte red wrap. So basically it's a wrap shop, and a 2023 Tesla is a good customer because these Tesla owners, I mean, they are fucking obsessed with wrapping their car. And it's 2023. This guy's probably got a little bit of that dough to rub together. And so this is a pretty good lead. But we are getting a sales grade F for this. So if we look at this, what we can see is, so I prompted the AI, look, grade him on consultative sales, because even with car wraps, I mean, there's an underlying driver. It's a little bit awkward to unearth that when it's something like wrap or something, but I still believe you could use a consultative sales process for this. And it goes, no, there was nothing like that. Basically, the contact reached out, from what I read from this summary, the contact reached out and my client was like, okay, what color do you want? All right, that's going to be $4,000. And that was it. That was all of the fucking, that was all he said. So I was like, all right, dude, this is, and he wants me to run different types of ads for him, like Google ads. And I'm just like, bro, there's no point in running Google ads if you don't even reply to most of your leads, and when you do reply, you just give them a straight quote. Like, this is not sales. So this is really the reason I built this system, is because I wanted to be able to have AI grade my clients' sales interactions, like phone calls, text messages, the whole shebang, and then tell me, hey, your client's not doing his job. And then the best part of this is, if we go to my overview, and yeah, I only have 3 clients. Look, dude, I stopped running my agency to build this app. But what we can see is I can see all of their qualities at a glance. My own quality is a C, but this guy's getting grade B contacts as the median. He's getting grade C's as the median, which, I mean, middle of the road. But he's doing a sales grade D job. If he wants me to run more ads for him, I mean, I might be an asshole, but I would like to see at least maybe a C-level sales performance in order to justify sending more leads into the pipeline. The touch rate does not justify more leads. Your problem is not the quantity or, in fact, quality of leads. It's actually something else. And so, yeah, that's really what I built. And, all right, I've had to shrink this down so as to redact the location information. But what we can see is that for AI sales scoring, here's what we have. I basically just copied and pasted. Actually, I got ChatGPT to generate this summary of a consultative sales framework. And then we have some rules here. So make sure they establish some rapport, do a good discovery phase, kind of like what you really want to do is when you're customizing your car, you want the rep to kind of go in depth and really understand the overall aesthetic that you're looking for. I mean, it sounds kind of dumb to us who don't waste money on that. I don't know. This might come off kind of fucked up to some people, but look, I wouldn't be buying this, but I think I understand how you want to sell to these people. And my client usually is just not doing this. Hold back from pitching too early. This is mistake number one that these guys make, especially new clients. If they've never had cold leads before, they're used to just having someone red hot, red fucking hot, call them up and be like, hey, I need this done. How much does it cost? And then the owner would go, oh, that would be like $1,000. And the person on the phone goes, all right, sounds good, because they're fucking red hot. But with any type of lead generation online, you're not going to get red fucking hot leads. So you need to hold back from pitching. And that's why I put that in there. Handling objections, and then next steps. Yeah, dude, this is fucking critical. Like, always have a next step in your sales process. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think this is just, it's really cool that we can grade the sales performance. And I would honestly never have known this, because I'm not gonna look through his. I only have 2 clients. One of them is SaaS. I don't even run ads for him, so technically I have 1 client. I'm too fucking lazy to look through my one client's conversations and try to come up with an overview of how good he's doing at sales, because I kind of know it's bad, and I don't need to go that in depth to actually figure it out. But it's nice to see it all in one place, and plus, he actually has a link to this page. So I can create a link just for him that actually hides all of the other locations. He can only view his own leads, and he can look in here and see, wow, this left side, the lead quality grade, this is actually pretty, leaning on the side of like green and yellow, whereas this side, he's either not actually responding, so it can't even grade it, or he's just doing a terrible job. I mean, F, there's D, hey, here's a B, so yeah, that's good. But yeah, anyways, I think I've gone on long enough. That's basically how this works. Click below if you want to learn more about what this is. If you're an agency owner that uses GoHighLevel, that's exactly what this is built for. And so you probably, look, I'm not an expert. I don't know you personally. But what I will say is, when I ran an agency, I would have liked something like this. And I'll make a, at the risk of being slightly wrong here, I think you might like it. So anyways, that's the pitch. Click the link below, and I will talk to you on the internet.